In this video, prepared by Controller Empresario, we are going to analyze the control parameters that determine the operation of the air handling unit. First, we will understand how the air flows. 2. Percentage of flow from the outside. This flow is used to renew the air inside the building. D. Percentage of flow to the outside. This flow is rejected to the environment to give way to the new air, which comes from the outside. C. Percentage of recirculation flow is the flow that can be used again. The COTWO concentration influences its value. D. Supply flow is the flow that is definitely going to be delivered to the building. And return airflow is the airflow that returns from the building. We will analyze each variable present. 1. Damper opening percentage, which controls the entry of outside air. In this case, it is at a 20% open. 2. The sensor that measures the pressure drop in the filter is in charge of indicating the state of the filter. To do this, it compares the pressure after the filter with the one it had before. If the drop is high, it means that it is covered and requires maintenance. 3. Airflow handled by the equipment. It is the final flow supplied by the air treatment unit. For this case, it is 1494 cubic meters of air per hour. The minimum value that this system must supply is 1405 cubic meters per hour. If we take into account that approximately for each refrigeration ton the handling unit must send 680 cubic meters per hour, we can affirm that at this moment the thermal load of the sum of the premises is 2.17 refrigeration tons. 4. Mixture temperature sensor. We are talking about the mixture between recirculated air plus air from the outside. The temperature of this mixture, according to the control panel, is 28.9 degrees Celsius. 5. Cooling water opening percentage. In this case, it comes from a chiller. The opening percentage is 58% because less than the maximum load is required to cool. If we take into account that for air conditioning applications, approximately 2.4 gallons per minute are required for each refrigeration ton, we can affirm that for this opening percentage, the water flow coming from the chiller is 5.25 gallons per minute. 6. Heating valve opening percentage. Since the air handling unit is in cooling mode, it has 0% open. In this case, the water comes from a boiler. 7. Supply fan speed. The control panel reports that the speed is at 30% of the maximum it can supply. This is because the cooling load is less than the maximum. However, it should be noted that despite the fact that the speed of the turbine is low, the control system allows the minimum pressure required by the system to be exceeded. 8. Supply temperature. In this case, the set point has been placed at 17.2 C. At this moment, the temperature that this air handling unit is achieving is 18.2 C. 9. Static pressure. It is the minimum pressure that the distribution must have to get the air to all the outlets. In this case, the set point of this installation is 373.63 pascals. However, the current pressure of the facility is 383.70 pascals. 10. Exhaust air temperature leaving the interior to not be used again. The value recorded by the control panel is 30.6 C. 11. With an air outlet door, in this case open at 20%. 12. Indicates the ignition status of the thermal wheel, in this case on. 13. Opening percentage of the damper that controls air recirculation. In this case, it is 80% open. 14. Return fan speed. Here it is indicated that it has 20% of the total speed. 15. Parameters corresponding to the return air. Return air temperature 29.2 degrees Celsius. 52% relative humidity. COTWO concentration of 1090 ppm. As the recommended ppm values, they should usually be between 400 and 800. In this case, Air renewal must be increased and recirculation decreased, which in this case is 80%. Thanks for joining us.